It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC, between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
All set to go now from the 35. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All set to go now from the 35. Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawks, 60 back. Cut 19. 70. Check.
Darts out of the shotgun. He put everything he had into this one. Has it down close. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Giants take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Starting this drive with a design run. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Scatterboo now from the gun. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Ready up! 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Going right back to Scatterboo. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about.
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First play is a design run. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tyler Newbin with the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Offense in the hurry up here.
And it brings up third down.
19 right.
Milton now on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long.
In punt formation.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Dart setting in to throw here. He's going deep this time. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead on the first play of the drive. Right on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14. Cowboys 7.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. 19, Panther 50, Panther 60, 60 by 60.
Starting this drive with a design run. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here we go, here we go.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. A costly false start penalty as 3rd down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. So after the false start penalty, they're left with 3rd and 8. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs too.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the game.
Milton lost it. And it's picked out by the Giants. And New York takes it back for a touchdown. The Giants grow their lead on the turnover. All right, Brock, that was a design run. Those always open you up to some contact. It obviously popped the football free for 6. What do you do there as a QB?
Well, you work so hard on ball security, right? But it's usually within the pocket or when you're throwing it. You don't spend a lot of time on ball security outside the pocket. And he's going to have to.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Let's go now. First roll leading. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. 60 Mustang 19.
Throwing now, Milton. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Hawk 70. Looking like you. 19.
3rd down from the gun. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Working quickly here. This is caught by Blue. Across midfield to the 45. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
45 yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Rig. 18 Cardinal.
Here's a design run. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 21-7 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone.
19 Cardinal. 19 Tiger. 19 Warriors. 70. 60. 70 Razor. 70 Ready.
Here's Milton. He's got it. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, climb the top.
Right into the goal line, and he lost it. It's out. And it looks like the Giants got to that mark.
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
Going from his own end zone. Trying for the deep ball. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And that's good for a few. He brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
The Giants using their 1st timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
60-6.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Driving forward with Scatterboo. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Gain 15 there. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
The And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Here starts. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down now. Here's Starks. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. From the pistol, he gave to Scatterboot. Still has some space inside the 35. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Right on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. This plays a design run. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Working quickly here. Milton now. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants will take over.
Down. Black 40.